Inside NAU's Mitch Stroman recently talked with Susan Johnstad of NAU-Yavapai.
Thanks very much, Teresa. We're sitting down and having a chat here on Inside NAU with Susan Johnstad, who is the Campus Executive Officer for the brand spanking new NAU-Yavapai. Susan, thanks for joining us on Inside NAU.
Thanks for having me.
It's a very exciting initiative for Northern Arizona University, but it was not an initiative that was created in a vacuum. There was a lot of thought, planning, and quite frankly, a lot of work to execute this brand new, exciting NAU-Yavapai. Talk about that.
Right. Well, there have been a lot of people working on a plan that will impact the state in a lot of new ways. The state of Arizona has 3 research-intensive institutions, ASU, U of A, NAU, but not a regional university focus, a public institution providing baccalaureate degrees. And NAU-Yavapai is the first of its kind in the state. And Northern Arizona University Yavapai is based in Prescott Valley. It's a partnership between the town of Prescott Valley, Yavapai College, and NAU. And it serves students in the Yavapai County region, but eventually we think it will draw students from outside the region and perhaps even out of state.
You know, I think that the partnership, obviously, with the public entities in the town of Prescott Valley, I think is relevant and it's significant here in Arizona with all the budgetary concerns that are out there. For there to be multi-government partnerships to be able to bring something like this together is probably going to be the wave of the future to see this type of expansion.
You know, Arizona has had a booming population over the last couple decades, and it's a huge state geographically with great diversity in its population, and we needed more options for students. We can't make that happen in a vacuum. It's hard to make that happen from scratch. And so in this case, we have established institutions working together to provide an opportunity for students that makes higher education more accessible and more affordable.
That's a great point, Susan. More accessible, more affordable. Tuition at NAU-Yavapai, tad bit lower than the other main campuses in the state of Arizona. And you're trying to make higher education more accessible to more people throughout the state. And that's a goal, that's a mission for Northern Arizona University. Talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Well, the students, a key thing for the students here is that they are in one system all the way through their program. They apply to NAU-Yavapai, they're admitted there, and they never transfer. And that's a real benefit to students in terms of accessibility and the opportunity to be successful. But behind the scenes, they are served by faculty and staff, systems and services from 2 existing institutions. That lets us keep our costs down. So currently the tuition at Northern Arizona University Yavapai is about 35% less than students would see at the other state universities.
Now, NAU-Yavapai's physical brick and mortar footprint is there right now, but there's room to grow, and room has been given to NAU-Yavapai for expansion in the future. What are those plans looking like?
Well, we feel very fortunate where we are right now. A lot of places, when they're starting up a campus, start out of trailers and outbuildings. We are in a gorgeous facility. We are co-located with the new Prescott Valley Public Library. It's a beautiful facility, very modern design. In fact, it just won its 6th award for designer partnership. And we have room to grow. We think we can grow to as many as 1,000 students in our current classrooms and offices, but we do have plans down the road. There's area around the building where we see opportunity to bring in student-oriented housing and affiliated services, including maybe a student center. We do want this to be a place that has a footprint, where people are coming. And we, you know, our students are buying into that. They're excited about the place. They're excited to connect with their faculty and the staff at NAU-Yavapai.
Well, I mean, in a general sense, what do you see as the long-term future for this exciting initiative called NAU-Yavapai?
You know, I think we're offering something that is very different from anything else that's out there. Our programs are very streamlined and focused. Students can go start to finish and complete a bachelor's degree in 3 years' time. We have a limited number of degrees, and the students have very few choices within their programs. But we think we'll find a niche where students want that, where students are able to see how they will progress through their program in that 3 years, that will be attractive to many. So I think we'll find our way, and we think we'll grow to be a regional campus serving 2,000 to 3,000 students or more.
It's the future of NAU, and it's part of an initiative that has been supported by the Arizona Board of Regents, and it's going to be very exciting to see how NAU-Yavapai grows. The Campus Executive Officer, Susan Johnstad, thank you so much for joining us on Inside NAU.
Thank you, Mitch.